hitches off. Nice. Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and we have Witch in front. Gonna heal her up a little bit. Cause we've got a little bit more battling to do, eh? Yeah, and a little bit of battling, a little bit of exploring. I kind of forget where I am on the map. Okay. So we are... Hold on. Blue. Hold on. Blue, I think. Over here, yes. Don't think we fully explored out here. Did we battle you? If we did battle you, then... Okay, we did battle you. Okay, so I'm going backwards. Got it. We want to go this way, then. I mean, I kind of knew we wanted to go this way, because up there is... You could see the Sky Titan from here. But... Captain Kid thought it was a Ralts. It's like, oh, I didn't know you could find Ralts here, but no. Not a Ralts. Okay. Yeah, just gonna head on up the hill. To heck with using the path. I didn't see that Mudbray there, even though it was right there in front of my eyes. That's fine. We can probably take this. Fighty. Nice. Stomp. Okay, 10 damage. That's not bad. We can deal. Defense. That's fine. We're using special attacks, so it doesn't even matter. I'm curious. So I remembered after Scout left Witch for Troopa, I remembered that Witch does eventually gain the fairy type when it evolves. So I can't remember. What? Nimble. I don't know when that happens though. Whether it's the first evolution or the second, I don't recall. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure, because here's the thing. I've been thinking about what to do about the Earth Titan. Because could we beat it? Maybe. But the biggest thing that's kind of that's kind of a question mark for me. Oh yay! Yip is evolving. Do I want to stop this? Nah. Now we'll take a dusk form, Lycanroc, midnight form. That's what it is. This Pokemon uses Rocky Mane to slash any who approach. It will even disobey its trainer if it dislikes the orders it was given. All right. Yes. Counter. Probably not, but I mean, defense is pretty high. Could use it for cheese, maybe. Of course, double team could also be used for cheese. I'm gonna go with no for now. I think. Well, hold on. Let's compare. Let's compare Yip's defense to. Okay, so Tigrantua has about the same defense actually, and only one level higher. Phineas, not so much. That's 6 levels higher and has slightly higher defense. And 2 levels higher has... So really, it doesn't seem like Yip has the highest defense. So counter is like... Because I was thinking maybe of using the Rocky Helmet with... Rocky Helmet strat on... Yep, but like, I don't know. Her defense just isn't high enough, I don't think. Her? Right, yeah, her. So, yeah, and counter Counter plus Rocky Helmet, I think, is a better combo than Rocky Helmet plus Double Team, because, you know, if your opponent's missing, then you're not getting any damage off Rocky Helmet. So, that reminds me, does Cheerio have Roost? Yes, okay. So it makes sense for Cheerio to have the Rocky Helmet. But just got a little bit of speed there for seemingly no reason. Oh, hey, look. Camp. Picnic. Rather. Camping was the last game. Might as well rest here. Yeah, I'm trying to think about it, because I don't think we'll have any trouble with the Sky Titan. We have, I think, enough counters to a flying type to not have to worry about any sort of surprises. Not that there would be any sort of surprises, because here's the thing, right? The Sky Titan is the same in both Scarlet and Violet. The Earth Titan, however, I'm pretty sure isn't. I'm gonna have to see when I get there, but I'm pretty sure it's not the same Pokemon. So, yeah, I gotta wonder, like, in Violet, it was pretty obvious that the Earth Titan was Steel Ground type. And because I knew that, I could work around that with Scout, you know, when Scout fought it. But here, I don't know. I don't know, because, I mean, we saw roughly what it looks like in the Scarlet book, I assume it's called, because the other one was called, the one in Violet's called the Violet book, the book that Arven's carrying around. We saw what their Titan looks like. At least I assume so, because it corresponds to what the Titan looked like in Violet. You know, the picture they showed in the Violet book. So, yeah, the thing in my head is like, okay, is it a rock ground type? Is it dragon ground type? Is it just plain ground type? Because it almost looks like, you know, judging by the picture, it almost looks like it could be a dragon. If it is a dragon, that's going to be kind of tough. And it would kind of make sense for it to be a dragon, with Iron Treads being steel type, because they're both types that resist quite a few other types. So yeah, that's probably like the worst case scenarios if the Quaking Earth Titan in Scarlet is Dragon Ground, because then our only answers to that would be ice and fairy, basically, because if you come at a dragon type with a dragon type, you're kind of it's basically who can survive the first hit. It's a neutral matchup, basically. And the problem with coming at a dragon type, specifically a dragon ground type, with an ice type, is that you run the risk of it having a rock move, which ground types often do. So yeah, and in the case of it being, you know, rock ground, that also means you can't really tackle it with a ice type, because, you know, obviously it's going to have a stab rock move, and stab rock is even worse than the dragon ground type having a rock move. Of course, then you can probably go at it with a water or grass type, but I mean, I think probably our best counter in most cases is going to be Sabrina. but it's hard to know. It's hard to know what is and isn't going to work. And also, I mean, there's just the whole reason that this is even a debate, really, because we've been, like, any of the challenges up to these points, we haven't really had all that much trouble. But if we were to do the Earth Titan now, or directly after the Flying Titan, then we would essentially be going out of order, because it's like I said as Scout, I don't think the Earth Titan is meant to be the third Titan. It's probably meant to be the fourth or fifth, considering the level that Arvin's Scovillain was in that fight. So, yeah. But that's the thing, is like, could we handle it? Maybe. Right? Like, I gotta think about it. I gotta consider my options. And also there's, we gotta consider the alternatives too, because the plan was, okay, originally the plan was Bug Gym, Psychic Gym, Sky Titan, right? But at this point, we learned that the Psychic Gym is probably not doable right now. Not without heavy casualties. And we learned that the Earth Titan is there and maybe doable. It's just right there and maybe doable. So, well, I don't know. Is the thing. I am of two minds about it. Because the basic idea I had in my head was, all right, we'll do 3 challenges on one side, 3 challenges on the other, 3 on one side, 3 on the other, so on and so forth. But it almost feels like the game doesn't necessarily intend for it to happen that way. It seems like it's maybe like, oh, do 2 on one side, 2 on the other is kind of what I'm thinking right now. Which means, maybe after we take out the Sky Titan, maybe we do go back to the east side and, take on Iono and the Steel Titan is what we were going to do after that. Because I'm going to guess that the Steel Titan was probably meant to be the third Titan. But I don't know, man. Part of me wishes that they did kind of, like, I know they wanted to emphasize that, oh, you can go anywhere and anywhere at any time. But, like, part of me wishes they actually did tell you, hey, here's the recommended order, even, outside of just, oh, you could do either the Rock Titan first or the Bug Gym first, right? And, if I were doing a normal playthrough, I could probably just look up, like, oh, hey, what do, actual people recommend? Because, hey, that's something that they generally encourage in Pokemon, is cooperation between players on just sharing information and stuff. Because, there was always that element of, like, oh, hey, you caught this? Where'd you catch that? And it was like, oh, I caught it over here. And, oh, but it's actually a version exclusive, so you can't. So I'm going to have to trade you, and that sort of thing, right? That sort of indirect multiplayer sort of thing. But yeah, that's with this, and were I doing this Scoutlocke with another person, it would effectively be that sort of idea. But I don't really have a way to do that at the moment. But hey, maybe I'll have a way to do it next time. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap. Could you stop staring at me?